Hello guys, so today we're gonna mainly try to find out why the battery get drained from the amplifier. So I'm gonna take the amplifier out of the saddle bag, try to have it handy in my hand, check all the wires and go over it and try to find out what's going on. Okay guys, so we're gonna continue trying to figure out why we have a draw from the amplifier. I thought first maybe it's the ground issue because it was connected to one of the frame here, these studs, but I connected directly to the battery and still we have the issue. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start to remove these wires one by one, see if we got no draw of the current or not, and if so, I think the next step is to replace the amplifier itself. Maybe there's something internal that keep causing that current draw. So let's go ahead and start doing this and measure and see if we're gonna get any changes.
All right, one last test just to make sure that the amplifier, that's what it drains the battery or taken some out of the battery. So the amplifier is disconnected. I have the positive wire here. No, that's the negative. I'm sorry. That's the negative coming from the battery, which is, you can see it right here. It's disconnected from the amplifier. It's reading 0. Once I touch it, see, I have a drain of 0.1 amp. And I believe that's not supposed to be. So what we think that this amplifier is not that, there's something wrong inside the amplifier. So we have a new amplifier. So we're gonna connect it and we'll see what's gonna happen. All right, we connected the new amplifier. Just when you connect the amplifier, just make sure that I'm not sure if the body of the amplifier, it can ground down or not. Just make sure that you have this insulated, like a piece of rubber or a rag or something, so it doesn't touch the body of the motorcycle. We connected the positive ground and
It's called the remote or switch it power, which is
whatever is connected to the accessory. Yeah. So, like you've seen before, the avometer was reading 0 with the old amplifier connected. Connected the old amplifier, was reading draining of 0.1 amp. Now we connected the new amplifier, so let's see. That's the moment of truth and to see what's gonna happen. All right, it's reading 0 and that's what it should be. So there's something wrong with the old amplifier inside the amplifier itself.
Yeah, so we figured out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this one. I feel it's huge if I'm gonna try to put it back on the center back like the old one. Yeah, it's much wider, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the size difference.
So I just wanted to confirm that the issue is amplifier itself, nothing else. So there is a few amplifiers that I saw online that you actually can mount it over your
radio?
Your radio.
Oh, it's a very small one.
It's a small ones. Or maybe I'll get something a little bit skinnier just to put it back on the new saddle back when we change the
No, actually, that one you can mount on the top of the radio. That's a better idea because you can use your saddlebags. But at least now we know the what is the fault is. It's inside the old amplifier. Honestly, at the beginning, I thought that it was missing a relay. But no, it's not. It's just the amplifier itself is bad.
Okay, so what are we gonna do next?
Next, I think
we have a lot of parts that need to be put together.
Yeah, I think next step will be. Are you talking about the amp.
No, the amp will be on the side now with all the wires.
Okay.
I think till we order.
The amp or whatever you're gonna use.
Yeah, well, whatever we're really gonna use. We're just gonna put that on the side now.
Okay. So I think next step will be just finishing the front end.
Let's see. I think that the front to finish the front end, we need to solder the wire that we cut here for the remote, the switch ones, the positive and
Just
negative.
a second. Let me get the camera. All right, it's right here. Which wire you're talking about?
We're talking about the negative and the switch, the remote switch for the amplifier. I'm just connected for testing, but we need to soldering them back. But if we're gonna get the amplifier that we're gonna put over the radio,
you're gonna change, you're gonna reroute all these wires.
yes, and also we're gonna take the outer fairing out anyway. So I think put that on the side now. We can put the crash bars, the foot.
So it's gonna be hardware stuff.
Yeah.
Heavy hardware stuff.
Yeah, whatever is left is just like removing the old broken parts, putting new parts.
Because
that's it.
if you don't remember, guys, we were missing a leg rest, the big one right here. You see it where my finger is pointing? This one here, the one on this side, we took it off. This one I think is in a good shape.
Just a few scratches.
Few scratches. Are you gonna change it?
Unless I found one in a good deal.
And the other side, the crash, it was mainly on this side because I believe the bike actually leaned on that side. So whatever damage, big damage, like you see here, that's like tilted.
A little bit tilted down. We need to figure out why it's tilted. I think that will be.
I think it's right here.
There's a kink here. I'm gonna try to straighten it.
Right here. And the good news is there's nothing wrong with the frame, the connection here with the frame.
Actually, it has the same thing on the other side. Like maybe
we can measure it.
Yeah,
we can measure
we can
it.
take both of them, remove both of them, and try to find out if we feel like this side of the exhaust is lower than the other side. So that's what we need to figure out how we.
Or we can measure. Just get the measuring tape and we can start measuring. See like the distance between here and there, between the tire and the fender. You know, when you measure stuff like that, you always find a fixed point. For example, axle, fender to tire. That's if your fender it's
not
didn't move. Like I remember the other bike, the fender's like
completely smashed.
Yeah. So you can't measure stuff like this. But when you measure stuff around the bike or around the car even, you always find a fixed point and you measure your distance between the other parts. Anyway, so let's get to that. Let's start with this leg rest.
You have to put the crash bar because I think both of them going together with
it goes together?
Same pole.
Yeah, I don't remember how we took them off.
Yeah, but I think the crash bar and the foot big here, the footrest here, both of them going through with the same like pole. So we're gonna remember.
We still need to adjust the clutch.
Yeah, we're gonna adjust the clutch when we change the
oil
and everything. So it's gonna need an internal adjustment for the clutch itself. It's not only a wire or cable adjustment. So that will be something else. We'll do it later when we guys do the oil, the engine, and transmission.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a separate video.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get to that. That's the old footrest or foot. I don't know, whatever they call it. We're gonna replace it with these two. This one goes to the other side. This one on the left side. But they go this way. That's very hard because of the crash. That's it. But it goes right here. Between these two. Can you see it? That's gonna be one bolt right here. And this notch, it's gonna go right inside here. And this long cylinder that bolt is gonna go around it. But the crush bar, it get fixed right in the same spot. So it's gonna be, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the crash bar.
The crush bar is, yeah, the crush bar is between these 2 points. And this one is gonna be on that point, between that top one and the bottom one.
I think the crash bar is with that bolt.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it has 2 bolts.
Yeah. No, one each side.
One each side?
Yes.
So is it this way or that way?
I think the footrest is go like down here.
Oh, so it's separate from the crush bar. So
Yeah.
we can put the crush bar without putting this.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Actually, good thing that the other side is still. Yeah. This one is for the foot rest. Like this. Can I hold the light for you?
Okay.
All right. So this side, one bolt goes in this hole, and this notch goes in here. This end, it will go in here. The crush bar will be with this bolt.
Okay, let's start.
All right.
So the first step is we're gonna replace the.
We have to take these 2 arms out of the old piece and put it in the new piece, which is, we tested it and it's a perfect match. You see guys, that's same distance. So let's get started.
So this is the one we're gonna use, and again that's from the accent. So we're gonna sand it down, and then we're gonna put like an anti-rust high temperature paint on it, so it's not gonna get rusted again. And then we're gonna start replacing these footrests.
Okay, that's the old one. We're gonna remove the 2 arms out of it. You're gonna use an Allen key 3/16 and wrench 11 millimeter. Is it that hard? Go that way. Go the short way. It'll give you a little bit leverage. So we're gonna take the other one out, then just install them in the new the footrest.
But we're gonna paint this one.
This was we did not use the other one we were showing you, which is this one, because we saw there is a difference in. You see that it's longer than this one, so we're gonna use the original one. Anyways, the original one was scratched and rusted. We sanded, cleaned it, and we're gonna spray paint it. Then we're gonna install it in the new piece, and then on the bike. Follow us. All right, that's the right side. We're gonna remove it, and it looks like it has some scratch marks and some rust. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna sand it, clean it, and spray it. And these 2 bolts is one, and the second one is this one. They're 5/16 Allen key. All right, the front bolt, actually it has a nut at the back. You see the nut? It's right here. It's 14 millimeter, and when I was doing the Allen key, it will start to spin, so I have to hold it with the wrench. There you go. All right, now we're gonna put the crash bar. The crash bar goes, it has 3 points of fixing. That bolt here, 2, 3. This one usually goes between the brake line and the frame. And make sure that your clutch cable is free, it's not squished. And this notch, it goes behind this. Okay, you need light. Okay, it goes like this.
Top.
All right.
That's with Ellen, right? So let's put that one first. Thing.
Oh, sorry. I think the frame here is a little bit bent. But anyways, it's fixing the top. The bottom one, it will be...
What size of the Allen?
This Allen, it's 1/4.
1/4. Okay.
And this one down there is a Star. It's a T45. Yep. So, can you go on the other side and make sure that we're aligning?
Okay.
All right, that's the 2 arms we sprayed. We're gonna install it to the new footrest, then install it right here. We're gonna remove this bolt, and like I said before, this notch right here is gonna lay right inside this hole. You see it? This one. Then the other bolt, it will be right here, which is, it's a long bolt with a knot at the end of it. All right, guys, that's the left side. We put the new footrest. We installed the upshift, and is that the upshift or downshift?
You can use it for
Yeah, I think it's upshift. And the crash bar.
No, if you're gonna use like both, that will be the down, that will be the up. So you push down here, and you push with your Is your ankle here?
I have to be riding to actually figure it out. But you see the chrome with the leather. That new one is beautiful, and we need to figure out. We need to find out a new one for the back side, and the other side. We got the new foot piece and the brakes. It matches. It looks awesome, awesome, guys. You know, a little bit cleaning. That bike is gonna look great. I already love it.
So our next step, guys, after we install the floorboard, the crash bar, and they look great, they look amazing. Now our next step is we're gonna get the lower or leg fairings. We have this one is a brand new one, so we're gonna open the box now and we're gonna start to put these leg fairings on. So let's get started. Let's get the box open and see what we have here. Again, have a lot of boxes, a lot of parts that need to be put on. I'm gonna put the link down below. I got these, I think, from Amazon. So if you guys would like to check, and let's see how nice quality, nice paint, and I think was for about 50-60 bucks. A little bit scratch here, but not that much. Okay, let's open the other one. And I think more hardware. So here, after we got them out of the package, that's gonna be left side, that's the right side, and these are the hardwares. So you're gonna need LN size 5, and you're gonna need a 1/2-inch wrench for that nut, and they come with extra snap-on for the cover, so just in case if any of them get bad in the future. So first thing, we're gonna need to remove the rubber or leather cover, and if you guys can see here, there's these are two 10mm that we're gonna have to remove them, so we can take that back part out and then we can fit it back on the crash bar. So let's start. So now we're gonna put the fairing in. You get like this. And you get the back piece. Line everything, and we're gonna put that 10mm pulse from the other side, like we took them off.
All right,
these are the 2mm bolt that we took off, so we can get these two pieces.
there's one
out
up here and one down there, right?
Yep. Yep. So now we're gonna put the hardware to clamp that came with it, that will go around that crash bar. Okay.
Just 1 second, let me go on the other side.
To put the bolt with a washer from this side.
And you have like a knot in the bottom?
Yeah, I think that should go the other way, right? Like this?
Yeah.
No, like that.
Try,
No,
try it.
no, it's not gonna go like this. It's just gonna go like this, but I think we need to, it's too far away from each other.
Oh, so just bend it, bend it.
Need to bend it. Yeah, okay. Okay.
All right. We have here the bracket doesn't match the curvature of the crush bar. So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna actually try to make it fit. I don't know if the tapping is gonna make it fit or not, but I'm gonna try. Then I'm gonna feed this screwdriver. Okay. So definitely I can tell that bracket, it can go around the circumference of the crush bar, but it's not in the right shape.
I think we need to try to
push it,
adjust it.
Okay, let's reshape it a little bit. All right, guys, we finally got that clamp on. The hardest part, because the clamp is brand new, so it was not taking the shape of the crush bar. You can use, I was using actually the Allen key just to align the two holes. But anyways, we tightened this up, and whenever you deal with plastic, like here, especially these two bolts, it's plastic going into plastic. So do not use a lot of torque, because that thing can bust in no time. I mean, 1/4 turn, it can pull everything apart. But see, it's tight, and actually I'm testing it this way, but the force is gonna be the wind coming this way. It's not going anywhere. It's tightened from the bottom, top, and now, oh my God, that's beautiful. I love it. Give me some light. Look at that beautiful leather cover. Oh. Beautiful.
Yeah, it looks great. Again, the only downside of it is just that clamp in the lower. Other than
Yeah, just to line the two holes. That's it. Once you line the two holes, because the clamp is not taking the shape of the bar. That's the only problem. But I bet you if now, if we take it apart, it will be easier because it took the shape of the bar.
And you have that flap here that you can move it if you don't need any air. You need air, you just like put it down, put it to the side. So it's very nice. And again,
that's if you ride in the winter.
yeah.
Or rainy day.
I will leave the link of that lower fairing we got from Amazon. Not expensive. This can be like used as your glove box, put your wallet or something.
Yeah.
Now
look, it has a flap, so you can actually open it. You can store stuff in there.
Yeah. Now we're gonna move to the other side. Do the other side.
All right, this time actually I'm gonna start with the clamp just to make it take the shape of the bar. So I got the clamp here, and what I did, pretty much the clamp was straight out. Let me try to get the clamp. As usual, I'm always ahead of myself. So the clamp was straight out this way. See, the clamp was like this. And that's why we had a hard time the other side. But this side, I'm gonna do it actually before I put anything. So I'm gonna go this way, like I did the last time. I grabbed my Allen key, long Allen key, and I put in both sides. Roughly, you just see where you're gonna be and just tighten it. This side and this side. So now it's pretty much, at least I'm gonna feed the screw in there. That's it. That's all I need. All right, so now let's get the plastic, and if I have anything different from the other side, I will talk, but for the time being, we'll just time lapse.
Okay guys, we have both sides are in, and as you guys can see, once we adjust that lower clamp ahead, this side went very smooth and easy, and they look great. They look amazing. The black is shiny, the paint is great, so I like it. I like it very much. And now almost that whole end came together with the floorboard in both sides, black and chrome, and the other side was a brake wrist. Everything looks great coming together. Okay.
Were they expensive?
No, these lower two fairings brand new from Amazon for about 50 or 60 bucks. So
no, that's cheap, and they add. Oh my God! Look at that view from here. Look how much it added to the bike.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yep. And that will be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoy it and hope it's helpful for you guys. Please keep follow us, subscribe, like our channel, so we can you guys can follow us, so you can see our next video. I think next video we're gonna start disassemble that whole rear end. And
yeah, I think we're gonna get it completely naked.
Yeah.
And build it from.
Yeah.
We have a lot of brand new parts, but
they're here. We have boxes.
Not everywhere. Just here, just everywhere.
There's some other parts over there.
So yeah, we're gonna get it naked and start.
Yeah, the next step is we're gonna put the motorcycle on a jack and try to make it as much as leveled, so we can figure out if we have any issue with the exhaust. Is one side is lower.
Because I feel this one's lower. This one's
if you look from here, but again, it's leaned on this side, so you can really tell if it's really lower on this side or just because it's leaned on the stand. So that's why
the jack will actually level it up.
So yeah.
So we can do some measurements.
Yep. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and have a great one.